Introducing. What is this called?
Krabby Patty. Oh.
What is this called?
Bad opinions. Opinions.
Welcome to the Big Facts Cast.
This podcast is already copyrighted.
Welcome to the Big Facts Cast. It's the internet's most opinionated podcast.
People are
all we do is
mad.
I love that.
State the real facts that we think are facts, and that's just how.
This is factual. We never landed on the moon.
The facts.
But more specifically, things with NASCAR.
NASCAR.
Because that's our niche.
Yeah.
Besides,
yeah.
We love that for NASCAR.
I'm just happy that Dale Jr. quit being a cuck and is voicing his opinion about like the yellow line rule and shit.
You know what I love?
And he's saying the swears on TV. I love it.
Yeah, dude. He said
big ass spoilers.
He said big ass spoiler. And everybody clapped because they said, ha, 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 he said the A word.
Yeah, it was big funny online.
But instead of just the line rule, which is garbage since the start, can someone please find where that rule started and why? What wreck did they try to prevent from happening twice?
Yeah, I'm not sure, because it was put in halfway in the 2001 season, right? Like July Daytona or something?
Yeah, wait, did they? Hold on.
No,
It was
when?
Dega
01?
Yeah. It was there.
Fall.
Four people went onto the yellow line. 2 of them got penalized in the race. Maybe it was more than that.
I'm trying to remember. The Daytona 500 doesn't have it. I think they just wanted to get rid of the whole like diving below the fucking line thing on the backstretch, where if you had a run on the guy in front of you for the lead, he would just go to the grass on the backstretch, and then they were like, "That's gay. Let's stop."
These rules are usually written in blood, but nothing happened to cause that. And it's just been a shit show ever since. There's no reason for it.
Yeah, I don't know. Because what year was it? Was it 2002 Pepsi 400 where they all died going into turn 1 because Jeff Burton went on the apron? Or some shit like that?
Yeah, I thought that was like Kevin Harvick spun himself because he tried to like clear himself.
Like he won that race, so at least half the cars had to have been missing. So. Origins
let's
of
see
the
here.
Yellow line rule. NASCAR all out.
I'd click that, but I'm streaming at 500 kilobits, and that would not be a fun.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do that. Somebody can
Someone else will click it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out when what year this crash was that I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, it was 02.
Yeah, it was when Kevin Harvick tried to clear himself on Jeff Gordon. No?
No,
That's
Dale
the big
Jarrett.
Oh, you're talking about the July.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Because they were down there, like.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a classic.
Yeah, it was Jeff Burton and Dale Jarrett.
I feel like actual race car drivers can handle themselves with being able to merge back up, but I will say in sim racing it's needed because we've done.
But it's not even applied at iRacing.
We've gotten rid of that rule during league races at SS tracks, and that exact problem happens where someone dives on the apron and has no room to get up, and then 30 cars are outside the track going into turn 3. Well, turn 3 because it was a backstretch trial.
Bump drafting?
Yeah.
I went back and looked in the 2001 Dega Busch race, and they did not have the yellow line rule. And people were throwing blocks to the grass, and it was incredible, but no one was wrecking.
Yeah.
Jimmy Spencer bitched after the race, but...
Did they come up with that rule during the course of that one weekend?
Probably,
because it wasn't in the Busch race, and then the next day they're like, "Oh, can't do it."
I mean, like,
really?
I thought that race was the original reason, but
that might be. They might have just been like, "That's scary."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is that like either they were like, "Yeah, this is kind of lame," like they're just blocking to the grass, or they were like, "Oh my god, they're blocking to the grass."
I recorded a bunch of clips from it.
I don't think the rule is bad. But if they actually make determinations based off of like how they did last weekend or last week, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and they were like, yeah, he forced him, and then they call it on the dude that forced them, then the rule would work. It's just they were dumb idiots for years, and they wouldn't make a determination or make a call based off of what was right and what was wrong. Because they're fucking retarded.
The double yellow line, and then there was controversy on can you be on the line since it's as wide as a car.
Yeah.
And that got cleared up after like 2 botched calls probably, or controversial.
Yeah.
Calls.
That's the thing with NASCAR is they make a rule and they don't even know what they want the fucking rule to be, but it starts out with a good cause. They're like, all right, this is going to be a good thing to do. And then by the time that it's, being used, they don't even know what the fucking rules are aside from the first one they started with, like the main one. Oh, don't go below the line. Well, can I be on it? Can I have 2 tires under it? I don't know. It's like...
Yeah, because then you have Dale Jr. at the Aaron's 499 in 2003.
Oh, yeah, he should have been penalized. He shouldn't have won that race.
I mean, at the end of the day, in today's NASCAR, he wouldn't have been because he was forced down there.
I mean, I guess.
That is in the grass.
That is the last lap. They were in the grass.
Yeah.
For third.
So they were like, no.
No one batted an eye.
Yeah. I don't know. Because I could see why. Like, you get pinned to the grass, and then you have to come up at some point, and then you just fucking flip yourself. So they were like, maybe we shouldn't do that.
It's just, if it's to prevent crashes, I can count at least half a dozen crashes in recent memory that it's caused.
Well, yeah.
I like when Greg Biffle called it the year before 09.
Oh, yeah, he was like, I'm just going to turn people. And
then the fans get a car in their lap.
Yeah, and once again, to be honest, I don't even think it's because of the rule being bad. It was because NASCAR made the rules stupid. Where, like, hey, you get forced, or you go down there on your own, and it's like, if you're gonna block somebody down to the apron, yeah, I mean, I would turn them. Because they're not going to make the rule call of, oh, you got forced, because Regan Smith got absolutely screwed.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
At that point, NASCAR made it aware that, like, oh, you should just wreck them, and then who gives a shit? So.
Okay, yeah, here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, they're on the flat in the straightaway on the front. That's hilarious.
The only thing worse than that is the no tandeming rule for Xfinity and trucks.
Yeah, why? Why can they do it in Cup?
Because they couldn't actually do it in Cup until this year.
Yeah, now...
Yeah.
NASCAR's probably going to say some shit about it.
That entire rule was a knee-jerk reaction from Larson hitting the fence. They're like, no more tandems. And then 2 years later, Dylan flies in the fence in a pack race, and they're like, well...
Well, yeah. I'm gonna be real with you, Chief. There was a lot of shit that happened in that 2013 nationwide race. Like, people just... The fucking crashes that it would create by... If it wasn't tandem pack racing, they probably wouldn't have said shit. But they were tandeming with like 9, 10, 12 cars around them and shit. So it's like, yeah, I don't know.
It just seems NASCAR cannot make a single judgment call correctly, where they say you can bump, but don't lock bumpers. And then there's like onboards from the rear camera where you can see the car moving forward and backward on and off the bumper. And they're like, they lock bumpers, bring them in. Like, you can't say you can do that and then not let them do that. That shouldn't even be a thing. That's probably more likely to cause a wreck than just laying on them.
Yeah. Because you're having to finagle the rules.
I wonder if at the Gen 7, like, if Chevy and Toyota went back to the drawing board after Talladega and they're like, we got to make the bumpers line up. because Ford has a very clear advantage now at the SS tracks.
Well, yeah, I just love that. Like, dude, I went back to the Gone Flip today, and I was just looking at it in like super slow motion. The reason why that wreck, like at least Kyle Busch got turned, is because the front end on the Chevy does not fucking line up whatsoever.
Oh yeah,
Like he was getting pushed.
he just got poked.
Yeah, he got poked one time, and then Kyle saved it. And then somebody was all over Kurt's ass, and then he hit him again, and it didn't help that Stenhouse came over. But it wasn't
it pushed
Stenhouse's
air on his
fault.
shit.
Yeah, he was already loose, and then by the time that Stenhouse was on his door, that made him fucking spin for real. Like, but that was caused because those cars don't line up at all. And it's like, I'd rather it be that way, frankly.
This car literally has a point.
Yeah, it's terrible car design. And then I remember when people were like, "Oh yeah, it's not the car's fault that it's wrecking at Daytona," like when they first introduced that piece of shit. And it's like, yeah, it is. They were bumping each other, and then it would just spin each other out because it's fucked.
And then
like,
Toyota has little hooks. On
Yeah,
the side.
they have fucking hooks, dude.
Yeah, our bumper hook came to life in 2017.
Yeah, they're stupid, dude. They're dumb as hell.
I was thinking if during the rain delay between Sunday and Monday, if the Chevy teams were like, what if we just got a saw and cut the tip off?
Yeah.
It just made it smooth. Would they
put some Bondo on it? Fuck
yeah. Just accidentally run into the back of your Chevy teammate. Oh no, nose damage. Better fix it.
Yeah, you know what? Frankly, I hope that they drop the Camaro because number one,
they have to after next year. At
least. It doesn't even make any sense. At least this version being in the Cup Series, because at least the Mustang is affordable in terms of you walk into a dealership and maybe
they're the same price.
No, they're not.
Yes, they
the
are.
Mustang and the Camaro.
Yes, they are. They are both $24,000 base price cars. They are both $24,000 cars.
I thought they used the ZL.
Oh well, yeah,
LT1.
and they use the GT500 Mustang. Like that's not even the new normal Mustang.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that one.
Yeah, no. Otherwise, it'd have those different headlights that you see in Xfinity.
That's why you should buy a Toyota.
Yeah, because that's what's really on the track. But then you got to get the really expensive XSE for like, almost $40,000.
It's a good looking car though.
Yeah, it really is.
Either way, they're dumb as shit when they're like, "Oh yeah, we want manufacturers to, whatever," and it's like, yeah, nobody's gonna. I don't know why you think people are gonna be like how it was in like the 80s and 90s, where they see the car on track and then they're like, "Yeah, I'm gonna go to the dealership and buy it." Nobody has $70,000 to spend on a car, frankly, that watches NASCAR. I can guarantee you that. Like, nobody's gonna do that shit. So get the fucking cheap cars, you assholes. Because I'm not gonna spend $70,000 on a Camaro or a fucking Ford Mustang. Sorry.
Yeah, nah.
It's not gonna happen. The Camry, yeah, I would. The Camry's like what, 25? 23?
The one that they run, the XSE, is like it's like about 40
something. Yeah,
it's about 40.
Toyota's moving the opposite direction of the rest of them, like where they'd have a sporty looking version of NASCAR, or no, the other way around. They're making the Camry look like a race car on the road, even though it was more of a race car on a racetrack than before the road.
Yeah.
Like that's a sporty ass looking car now. It's not.
If that fucker had rear wheel drive, I'd buy one right now. I don't care how much that shit costs. No.
Oh.
Then they'd have to make a whole new drivetrain and shit. It's a whole mess.
I mean, like, was the 2016 Camry rear wheel drive?
Oh no, they're all front wheel drive. Every single one of them.
Because I'm
just saying, like the TRD one, if they made it rear wheel drive, like, or even all wheel drive, I'd been all over that shit.
Yeah. I mean, bro, all I know is I got to drive a 2016 Camry, and they were nice on the inside, and they were fun to fucking.
Oh yeah, dude, Camrys since like 2012, 2012, have just been fantastic.
I miss the old Camry, like the 2014 Camry. Ooh, made my
that generation
hard. I love that car.
But speaking of things NASCAR needs to zuck, how about the hood flaps? Because they don't exist by the end of the race anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, this weekend's race was really it should be the wake up call.
The whole hood when they spin, the whole hood lifts up from the wind under it and lets the air out.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense. And I still go back to Austin Dillon in 2013 where he got pile driven off of turn 2. As soon as he spun, his hood flat went from his car by the wall to like the third row of the campers on the infield. Like someone almost got decapitated.
Yeah.
That is going to slice someone and kill someone.
It
definitely has the possibility.
Yeah.
Stuck in Jeff Gordon's bumper that time.
Rick Allen was laughing by the end of the Dega race, saying, "Oh, there's another one."
Yeah, because it's a joke. Like the tether system that they use doesn't fucking work for them, and then they're fucking pointless. Like the roof flaps that they have now are gonna stop flips when they go straight backwards, but you're never gonna stop anything when they hit the fucking sides of the cars. So it's like, just get rid of them. They're
people like Ryan will never understand that.
Yeah, because he likes to say that he has a degree at Purdue and he wants to be a big old fat fuck and he wants everybody to listen to him. So, like, he needs to shut the fuck up. How about truck bed flaps? I don't fucking think so. It won't help.
It looks like someone looked at a truck and says, we need more ways to stop him from blowing over. Cut a hole anywhere you see metal.
Yeah.
And there's like 30 little trap doors on the bed.
Yeah, those... I was saying to you that I think it would stop a lot of flips going backwards. But, like, yeah, somebody can still flip with those. It's like when you're going really fast, you have a potential of getting turned around and flipping. It's crazy. It's a crazy idea.
Yeah, but it's safe to... Well, I was going to say that a Gen 6 won't flip on its own. But...
Yeah.
Did Larson?
Kind of.
I feel like the wavy unevenness of that infield pavement helped get air underneath it, because if you look straight down the track, it is wavy.
Well, yeah, but excuse me. Also, when that crash happened, he got hit in the fucking door so hard by William Byron that William Byron like reacted like he hit a fucking wall, and the back end flew up really fucking high in the air. So, like, yeah, anytime you disturb the body on the sides, like, there's gonna be air getting underneath it. But yeah, the bottom of the track being all fucked up definitely helped flip him over.
I'm trying to find the screenshot in this video because... Okay, here it is. It's just shot down the backstretch.
Yeah.
Let me... Can you... No easy way to do the screenshot. Hold up. But it's obvious to say that if it's on an even track, I want to see how far. I think it's because the rear, more than the roof flaps, just the rear bumper's almost sealed off.
Yeah.
Look down the back. Oh god, this is gonna take forever. Streaming and uploading an image to Discord is not a good combination. It's processing.
There it went. Hello.
It is wavy down there.
Yeah, it's wild. There's a lot of shit down there. I mean, I don't know, bro.
No, the truck definitely has the best chance of still getting...
Yeah, turn around backwards and blown over, yeah.
It did that at... Was it Moffitt in 2017? Coming off of turn 4, it just floated and landed.
Oh yeah, that was Christopher Bell. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, remember Kyle Larson at the July Daytona race in 2017?
That was just a special.
That weird ass shit, dude.
Yeah, I was looking at how Brendan Gaughan flipped, like I said earlier.
It flipped from the front.
Yeah, I literally don't, and I also don't understand how it twisted in the air like it did to come down on the fucking tires. Like, I don't get it, because if you look at AJ Allmendinger's flip in 2015, perfect example of a car that flips asymmetrically and makes sense. Like, by the time that it gets upside down and it rolls in the air like that, it comes down the way that it got hit to go into the air in the first place, and it follows the same trajectory as where it was going.
Yeah, dude, physics.
Yeah, but like Brennan Gaughan's car did not fucking do that. I don't fucking understand it. I don't know how it works. Like, those cars are fucking broken.
That was the best.
I think it's just because of the way that both, like, the front and the rear of the car got pushed at the same time to make it do a barrel roll like that.
That was perfect. They got hit at the exact same time, front and back.
Kinda. Because, like, he hit the fucking, he hit Stenhouse in the door, and that already fucked up the front end and lifted the splitter up. And then by the time that De Benedetto hit him, he was already, like, floating in the air.
Yeah, and Kurt hit the rear end to push it.
They technically hit him at the same time, but Kurt's bump, like, into the rear bumper, since there's fucking, like, hardly anything in the back end of the cars, like, it didn't react until he was already, like, flying from the front. It's the weirdest fucking thing I've ever seen.
But that's probably why it landed the way it did, because it was still in the middle of twisting when the ground just kind of came up, because he was going, like, up. The banking, like, rises up a good couple feet there.
Yeah. But then I fucking looked at Matt Kenseth's flip in 16. Dog.
You get hit in the front and it just levitates and then starts rotating.
Yeah, dude, I was looking at it because I wanted to see how, like, the weight transferred in the car, because he got hit in the front and it made it perfect to where it lifted up the what was it, like, driver's side, and then passenger side started to fucking lift after a while. But, like, dude, it was a slow-mo shot that I was going frame by frame by, and I counted the frames to see how long it took for, like, the car to recenter. And it was 40 frames in slow-mo. So that shit recentered so quick that I was like, dude, that's just not fucking right, dude.
I think you're right
about too fast for that, yeah.
The reason why it fucking they stay on the ground planted, but once they come off a little bit, they're gone.
Yeah.
Because of how high the downforce is on top and how little air there is underneath it now.
Yeah.
Because there's no ground clearance, so it's a vacuum underneath it. Like, think about a suction cup. There's no breaking half the suction on a suction cup. It's either stuck or it's off.
Yeah.
So once it pops up, it just floods underneath it. But that's why the trucks don't float as much.
Yeah.
But they're just starting to do the same thing with the Xfinity setup, where they're just sealed off at the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you go fast.
It looks like those tornado chase vehicles that are sealed off at every side.
Yeah. I just... Bruh, there's gonna be one day where, with this whole suck to the ground shit, somebody's gonna fucking die. Like, somebody's gonna get yoded super hard. Like, if that would have happened in the tri-oval and he would have gotten hit, he would have went into the fence so fucking hard it's stupid. Like, and he could have gotten hit when he was in the middle of the corner. Like,
yeah, I mean, shit, that happens a lane up the track. He's in the catch fence in turn 3.
And that fucking catch fence is short compared to the shit on the back and the front.
Dude, remember when Dennis Setzer hit that motherfucker?
Yeah. It fucking tore the whole front end off.
Farther down through the corner, but yeah, like, shit.
He was in, like, turn 4. It would just, I don't know. It would probably be a good idea to just kind of be like, hey, so, there needs to be... Did they bring the ride height rule back for super speedways?
No.
They probably should. Like, because it would probably help a little bit. At least not be second that you get off the ground, you fly fucking 15 feet in the air.
We all know that there's going to come a time where they're like, all right, yeah, we're going too fast again.
Yeah.
That's the route that they should take, because that'll slow them down.
Yeah.
Considerably. There's fucking... If the car's not sealed off, it's dropping a solid, like... I don't know, I'm not an expert, but I'd say probably 5 or more miles an hour, you know?
Yeah. It would just be nice to see them drive hard again. Like, at least at super speedways, having them drive like a piece of shit would probably help. But if you could have big suck with that, that'd be wild.
These cars drive like ass at Daytona in the summer. It just has to not rain.
Yeah.
Which
I just
happens.
hope, like, cause
don't worry, hurricane next year.
Oh hell yeah.
I'm trying to think of a way that we can have as much suck that's going. They just need to handle worse. Like they can't. As cool as it is, and how as much as I like seeing them be 3 wide for a long time, like that also sucks ass because then they're stuck.
Yeah, but they're like, oh, look at this package we figured out. It's 3x3 gridlock with one car out in front, just blocking with air.
Well, that only lasts for so long, and then they make a pass, and then everything gets shuffled up. To be fair.
Yeah. I thought the 2015 Daytona 500, like at the end, was fucking wild. I loved that race. And that still had you could block lanes. And I liked that part of it, to be honest. Like, it sucked at the end of the race, but like during the race to see how you could control lanes and, you know, do all that shit, like that was fun. It was a good time. It's just when everybody else behind them wasn't doing anything, it was boring as hell.
I can only imagine how boring the race would have been if it was still the manufacturer cuckery as much as it was, but with the old package.
Yeah.
That gives me nightmares to think about. Because Ford has the best manufacturer cuckery now because of the bumpers. Like, they don't even have to worry about the back.
Yeah.
If they didn't thin the herd with all the wrecks, there would have been, like, 2 different Ford tandems pulling away from the rest of them. It would have been just like last year, except they're touching.
They probably would have fucking wrecked, too.
I just love how all the manufacturers saw like 3 or 4 Fords working together at one point, and then they were like, well, we all got to do the same. And it's like they weren't even all working together at any point. It's only until y'all started freaking out that they started. I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so.
Because you had Penske and Roush and like the major Ford teams working together for like years at this point, like at least 2.
Not all at once, though.
Yeah, though, like the major teams were. It's when the smaller teams started becoming a part of it, which, as they point out in the broadcast, well, they don't really point it out too much in the broadcast, but people point it out all the time how like Michael McDowell and David Reagan always get fucking booted out of line by the other Fords.
Oh, yeah,
but they just latch onto it at the end, and so it becomes a longer line. Like Penske and Roush have been working together since. Since they realized that Superspeedway racing sucked with that last package.
Yeah, dude. I don't know, but it's I don't fucking hate it, but when they make it a point to yell about it the whole time is when I lose my stiffy, dude. Because like I don't care, frankly. Like they can do whatever they want. Like, it's been a thing since NASCAR was pretty much invented. That, like, if you're a Chevy, you're more than likely going to help out the Chevy dudes first. You know what I mean? Like, especially at super speedways, you're going to fucking push them and do all that shit.
Yeah,
so it's
no,
like...
but it's when the fucking competition director comes out and says, I want to see a nice single file line of Chevrolets tomorrow.
Dumb.
Like,
yeah. No, you shouldn't.
I don't give a fuck about your Corvette.
Yeah, I would have literally. I think I told fucking Andrew that and Mike that when we were watching the race. But like, if somebody that had, you know, that position within Chevy is like, hey, all the Chevy drivers, come over here and listen to this real quick. And then he starts saying that shit, I would just walk away. And I'd be like, I'm not doing that. Yeah. I'm going to go work with whoever I can. Whatever. Like, I'm not doing it.
Real Chris Buescher vibes.
Yeah.
Speaking of the man, the myth, the legend himself, I'm kind of glad Stenhouse is going to be back to be able to cause more havoc.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to miss that, honestly.
Now he doesn't have a bumper that lines up, so...
Damn.
Yeah. What's weird, though, is that Chris Buescher, like, his main good track, usually Bristol, to me. Yeah. Usually he shines at Bristol a lot, and so did Ricky Stenhouse.
Yeah.
And kind of Dover. I don't really know. What other tracks is Stenhouse even good at?
Talladega, fucking Atlanta, yeah.
Atlanta. And Chris Buescher's not bad at Atlanta either. So, like, they already have...
They're the same driver.
The shit set, yeah. One of them just maybe can do better. We'll see. I'd imagine Chris Buescher can do better.
Yeah, he can.
He'll just keep all 4 wheels on it for once.
Yeah. They should have gotten rid of Ricky Stenhouse like fucking honestly like 3 years ago.
I miss Matt Kenseth.
I don't.
Okay, well,
if I'm being honest.
a little biased with his rivalries.
Yeah. 110%. And at least I'm honest. Like, I hate that dude. Because also, not even just the Joey shit, the Brad shit too. Like, he's retarded. He literally went at Charlotte and took the front end off of his car under caution. And they have video of him doing it. And it's like, yeah, you deserve to get fucked with at the end of the race. I'm sorry. You're a douchebag. He acted real nice, but the second he lost his cool, he would really lose his cool, and he was an idiot. So, yeah, see you later. I did like when he won Phoenix in 2017, though. He was cool. But, like, that's it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's what pissed me off the most about the bullshit going on at the end of 2015 was, like, I like Matt Kenseth a lot, and I like Joey Logano a lot. And, I mean, yeah, Joey didn't have to spin him out at Kansas, but, like, if you're a driver who has shown up this season, won the Daytona 500, has ran fucking stellar all season, I'm not going to take blocks from anybody. I don't care if I'm already locked into the next round.
Yeah.
I'm gonna punt them.
Yeah.
And I get where Matt Kenseth was trying to get him back, right, with like knocking him out of the next round, but still, he only wrecked him in the first of 3 races. In that round, after he won all 3 races in the last round. Like, that doesn't guarantee he misses it, which he did, obviously. But that doesn't guarantee shit. It's just, it's childish. I was talking about that on Twitter today.
Yeah.
He only missed it because he blew a tire at Texas, like 5 laps into the race.
Yeah, it didn't help. He got his tires sniped by NASCAR officials. He's got to miss the round, dude.
A little bit late for an opinion on it, but I still think Brad did nothing wrong in 2014 Texas when he went for that move.
Yeah, he didn't. He never did.
I still cannot get over Harvick just shoving and starting a fight.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
He's just sitting back there chilling on the spoiler, looking on, just waiting.
Yeah, at least that skirmish, I can go back and look at and be like, oh yeah, that was wild, you know, and not really give a shit all that much. Because hold on, I'll look. But like, he didn't do anything wrong. Jeff Gordon's an idiot, and he went pretty much all the way to the outside wall on the front stretch on the restart, and then he tried to come back down like there wasn't gonna be somebody filling that hole. And it's like, yeah, of course he's gonna fill it if you open it. You're stupid. And then they acted like fucking morons about it, and people still hate Brad for it. And it's like, dude, you're stupid. You're ignorant. If you feel that way in 2019, you're retarded.
I'm still just baffled, astonished that people try to blame Logano for what happened during the first big one this week.
Yeah.
Did you see his onboard right before he got to his bumper? He got shoved so hard his head went back and hit the back of the seat.
Yeah.
Like, what is he supposed to do?
Yeah, and see, that's where the big brain came in from that one guy who said, this whole wreck was actually Clint Boyer's fault.
Well,
yeah, no.
Like, come on.
Yeah, literally no.
Mega mind coming through.
Okay, yeah, by the way, on my YouTube channel, I uploaded, because I was doing this shit where it would be like right after the race, I would just react to the race if something wild happened. So I reacted to Jeff Gordon and Brad Keselowski fight. It has almost 3,000 views, right? It only has 10 likes and 42 dislikes.
Damn.
Jesus.
So, like, that's how it was back then, where people were literally dumb about fucking Brad, at least. Because he had so many run-ins so close together that everybody was just like, yeah, fuck this.
Yeah, it didn't help that 2013 was a fucking...
Yeah, bad year.
A mess for him.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck. Yeah. But, you know, sometimes it do.
Yeah, I don't know. But people have come around on Brad, and people are starting to come around on Joey, too.
Yeah.
Which is good. I always felt like Joey Logano would be, like, people would come around on him, like, really hard over the years, because he's going to be around for a long time.
Yeah.
So it's going to come a point where, like, when Alex Bowman and William Byron and all those people are all like seasoned veterans and shit, and you have a bunch of new people that people don't like, or they're gonna be like, yeah, I like Joey Logano.
Yeah.
What was that big rumor that was brought up about big names leaving? I don't remember the exact quote.
I don't know.
Wow, that went real far.
Dumb Twitter rumor.
Dude, I saw 2 fake NASCAR news Twitter accounts like fighting over who had more information today. It was hilarious. They're like, no, I actually know people from within the industry, and it's like, yeah, well, my uncle is, and I was like, Jesus Christ.
My uncle.
You know how many rumors I've heard like through people that I know are in the Pinty series, and how many of those rumors have actually come true? Like 2 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's like all these people I know that are actually in that series, and like, oh, this is gonna happen. Oh, this guy's retiring. Oh, he's leaving. That team's not coming back. None of it's happened at all.
It's because NASCAR is a bunch of gossipy, drama-filled bitches, dog.
I saw someone
Oh, this
talking
guy's
about
gonna quit and go to the truck series. Yeah, none of it happened.
Hillary Clinton's gonna start driving a NASCAR.
Hillary.
That's the day. That's the day that's the day Dale rises from the grave.
Ooh,
The grave.
speaking of.
Oh yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I'm sure you're all aware of the news that's gone on this week with NASCAR hauler accidents, and thankfully everybody's been okay from those and everything. And I think what was it that morning or the day before, we had a bunch of birds flying into the NASCAR Hall of Fame, killing themselves. Now, I just ask you this: what happened on Sunday before the race? What happened on track? There was a Porsche that went out there. That was really cool. It was really loud. I was there and it broke my ears. But what happened right after that? A certain car took some laps around the racetrack with Richard Childress behind the wheel.
And some other guy.
Some other guy.
I think it's that 3 car.
And so, I ask you this: was that Dale Earnhardt
Yeah.
in those events this week?
Hell yeah, dude.
Is he upset with what has gone on? He's upset with the state of NASCAR, and he is devastated that they would tarnish that car by putting it on a racetrack ran by the current NASCAR administration. Therefore, he killed birds and pushed haulers off the road.
Hell yeah, dude.
And killed that one truck owner.
Dale's.
Oh, damn.
He's just disappointed they rewrapped that car from the Oreo paint scheme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And gave that one driver, who was it? Was it? Stand by. I'm looking for the post. Oh, Greg Galding, of course. And then gave Greg Galding an allergic reaction.
Oh, yeah.
And apparently a driver was caught in bed with a Monster Energy girl, according to drunk Brian France, who's been credible in the past.
Okay, we'll see.
Yeah, I don't know about that one. I did think that y'all remember the Denny Hamlin rumors? About him fucking around with that prostitute?
Oh, you mean the cocaine lines?
I don't know if that one had anything to do with cocaine. It was some chick who said, like, yeah, I banged Denny Hamlin. And I thought it was real, to be honest. Because that seems like something he would do. You know what I'm saying?
There's more fucking accusation. He needs more Adderall.
Yeah.
That was the best thing I've ever heard.
It was fucking... it's probably true, dude. It makes sense to me. Because isn't that what they thought Jeremy Mayfield was on at first?
They thought he was on meth.
No, I thought that, like, after Richmond, they were like, how are you able to keep that car under control? Because, like, 4 tires were down. And it's like, well, number one, y'all are dumb. And number two, I remember it being like, people were talking about it. Maybe he was taking Adderall. And then it ended up being meth.
I just want to let you guys know, I just saw Christian Eckes kiss this man on the lips on live TV.
Oh my god, at a NASCAR event?
I know, dude.
What
Can't
the
believe it.
hell?
Kill him!
Dale's even more pissed now.
We need a public hanging.
Okay.
Sorry.
What if Dale got out of that car after the pace lap?
I don't know, man.
He still crashed at the end of her fucking reaction
Yeah,
video,
dude.
so-
I'm so pissed that happened, man.
That's stupid.
I wanted so bad for that to just not happen. Just they all three go across the line and that's it.
Yeah.
There has been old races I've watched where I swear I remember a different ending, and I was hoping that was one of them.
Yeah, you and everybody else. Mandela effect. Dale Earnhardt didn't actually die in the 2001 Daytona 500.
Somebody's name in chat is James Britton. It's in all caps. And he said, I saw Mayfield out of Lowe's Foods and he was pale and twitching. Dude, hell yeah.
Lowe's sells food.
Bug.
I'm guessing it's not the hardware store. If it is, I'm not buying anything where I buy lumber. I'm not a beaver.
Dale is in Richard's body.
Oh
Wouldn't that
God.
be crazy? Dale comes back as like a poltergeist and he just fucking possesses Richard Petty. That's why Richard Petty was talking shit about Danica Patrick. I don't want no females in my NASCAR. That's secretly Dale.
I wonder who Dale would have voted for.
Fucking Trump. Are you joking?
Yes. I was.
He would vote for Trump.
100% libertarian.
Really?
As if, dog. Jesus.
Dale wants that weed. Just like Junior had that one time with
I need the
what's his
CBD.
face?
Yeah, Joe Rogan.
No, the singer, the old guy.
Oh.
Oh, what's his name?
Jeff Gordon?
Jeff Gordon's gay. Yeah, that one.
Jeff Gordon's gay.
Oh, fuck. I don't remember his name.
All I remember is the Joe Rogan podcast where Joe was convincing Dale Earnhardt Jr. so hard to fucking try CBD or try weed. He's like, have you ever tried weed before? He does it with every fucking guest, dude. It's like, you're fucking 50 years old. Chill out, dude. Fuck's sake. Yeah, we get it. You're on steroids and you smoke weed. Cool, Joe Rogan. See you later, you frickin' nerd.
Can we please convince the boomers to stop saying to retire the 3 car?
Yeah.
Has any car ever been retired?
No.
Probably not. Yeah.
Right. If it was, it would be Dale. Guess what? Guess who owns that number?
Richard.
Not Dale.
Richard Childress.
The only person that would try to fight that is Teresa fucking Scorched Earth Earnhardt, but
Nobody can remember my husband but me.
Yeah, dude, she's nasty. Her pussy stink. Guaranteed.
I love listening to the Dale Jr. download and hearing them bitch about all the shit Teresa has locked away at DEI that they want.
has she ever appeared on a show recently?
Teresa hasn't been seen in public in like 10 years. I guarantee
Yeah.
you she's just like sitting in some room at DEI.
It's
She's
just like the
in a
wife of
rocking
the
chair
fucking
looking at Dale's picture.
the guy that runs the Church of Scientology, dude.
He's just fucking gone. What's up, you guys? I own Scientology, and my wife's been missing for over 2.5 years.
Dude, she's not missing. She's not missing to
from-
him. I can tell you
Yeah.
that.
I know
Yeah,
where she is.
yeah, she's in his backyard.
Look, y'all know about them she sheds? Yeah, she's in there.
Yeah, she's in the she shed.
Shally. Sally's in the she shed down by the seashore. She is the building.
You mind if I sue you for using your own last name, Jeffrey? Or Carrie?
Hey, bitch.
Oh, God, don't remind me of that. That's ridiculous.
You can't use your last name because it was my husband's name.
Ugh.
You mean my father?
My husband.
I mean, why do you think Dale Earnhardt Jr. went by Junior, just Junior, for so long? People just call him Junior because they can't say Dale Earnhardt. Teresa will sue them.
Exclusive rights to anyone on Earth
Fuck,
with that
dude.
name.
You gotta unlist this. She's gonna hear us saying the name over and over again.
Yeah, Earnhardt. She's like when you go into the bathroom and you turn off all the lights and you say Bloody Mary.
You say Teresa.
And then she comes out and says, "Who called for me?"
You see the fucking E stripes from the side of the car start popping up on your mirror. After it gets all hazy.
Sued. I just wanted to make sure that I could make a paint scheme for my video game with the race cars. Not allowed. Oh fuck! I'm dead.
Fuck out of here.
Got it.
Fucking got he didn't.
Remember when she tried to stop Mikey from using that 15 font in 2011?
Yes.
Yeah.
But the funny thing was, the door fonts were different, but the roof font was the DEI font. I don't understand how he got away with that. But I don't understand how she has any right to it, because that's Childress's font.
Is it?
Yeah, because the 3 are the same font.
I don't know.
Like, it's all the same font.
Yeah, it's
microgramma.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Teresa Earnhardt buys microgramma.
You Google that font and it just says, "Did you mean Teresa Earnhardt?"
Somebody says Teresa is behind the turkey attacks, and honestly, I agree.
Behind the what?
The turkey attacks, dude. Dude, honestly, Teresa Earnhardt is behind the coup d'etat of Turkey.
This is outlandish.
No, it's not. It's right, dude. It makes a lot of sense. See, Teresa likes to eat turkey. She's Southern. She wants to take over all the brown folk. She wins.
How is she not married some other rich redneck?
She probably has, dude.
Just keeps the name Earnhardt. She forces whoever she marries to take on that name.
Yeah, call me Earnhardt.
Marries some guy named like Dale Smith and is like, "You're Dale Earnhardt now."
Yeah.
You're my husband.
Oh, Homer. Sorry.
We've obviously run out of things to talk about. Let's go to the chat for things to talk about.
Yo, there's 30 people watching. Hello, 30 people. It's pretty great.
What's up, bitch?
Let's start screaming Adam Garcia.
Adam Garcia. The last thing Adam Garcia said in the chat is, "What about Annette's one-car font now?" That's a good point.
Why
Maybe she just doesn't give a shit.
Font?
They can't.
Why?
That's not theirs.
It wasn't theirs.
It's the same font.
Teresa owns
Teresa,
that
you
8.
fucking dusty bitch. You're
Yeah,
ruining
dude,
everything.
Adam Garcia said, "I'm 30 people."
Teresa isn't here. She's within us. Yeah, she's our dark side. When you think about, like, if you think about being on a plane and you're like, "Wow, this baby's crying. I wish I could throw it out the window." That's Teresa think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Or when you want to wreck someone on the highway because they're going too slow in front of you, that's Teresa talking.
I can't.
Maybe that's Dale talking. I don't know.
I can't coexist with you when you're going 55 and a 70.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. I'm having a difficult time trying to coexist with you doing 45 or 49 miles per hour in the left lane. Hold on, I need to post up. That's funny.
I want to see 2 streetcars start tandeming on an interstate.
They're now the chat can see the meme.
See, okay. You can quote me on this. It's on a live stream. 33 Adam Garcias are here, and they can hear me say this. If I ever win more than $100,000 or more in the lottery, I will 100% buy at least 20 beater piece of shit cars, and we're all gonna go out on the highway and bump drafts.
I thought you were gonna say you were gonna buy that font back from Teresa.
$100,000 ain't enough.
It might be. She'll take anything.
I will do that.
She has no plans to start another race team. Why is she holding on to something like that and just not letting other people use it?
Is she like? I do want to know the logistics of whether or not she is still like the gatekeeper of his estate.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. I just don't see why won't
That's
even let
insane.
RCR use that font anymore. Because like I said, that's the same font. But you gotta have some fucking college football looking font for Hemrick.
When I went to DEI in 2017, you could look into this room and you could see like some old cars sitting there, like they looked like they were cleaned up, like presented. And then people went back this year and they went back to DEI and they said that shit's entirely closed. Like there's nothing, you don't see anything in there anymore.
It's just a big dark room with a rocking chair and her sit in the middle of it.
Like because you go in, there's like this big center area that's really nice. Over on the left is like an entire like Dale Earnhardt, like all his achievements and his career and whatever. There's like some suits and stuff. And on the right there's a gift shop. And other than that, there was just that thing to look at. And that's it. That's all that's there.
Dale Jr. fan 62. He's not dead, just a lap ahead. It's true, dude.
Well, they finished the 500 a lap down.
Why does 4 wide work on the highway and not Dover Speedway?
That's what fucking Steve O'Donnell thinks before he goes to bed.
Yeah.
Why are we not 4 wide at Dover yet? The fuck?
I remember
Here's my 8 Dover.
Brian during the Talladega race in the spring. He was literally like, "Why can't we replicate this on every track?" And it's like, dude, that's exactly how they think. Real shit.
4 wide racing at Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
4 wide through the bust.
Hey, Watkins Glen, we love coming to your racetrack and everything, but like, can you just get rid of the chicane because we want to go 18 wide?
Banked Watkins Glen.
Yeah. God.
They go around the carousel flat out.
What was that papyrus track that they gave out originally? That
Papyrus.
Was the...
Papyrus.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool.
They need to bank the bus stop so it's like bobsledding. Just
Yeah, you gotta like perch yourself to get up in the corner.
Yeah.
It's like going into turn 1 at Darlington. Except you gotta switch back really fast.
They're back to people were dying in New Hampshire, so their solution was use a restrictor plate. Instead of having a 90-degree corner with a concrete wall, let's just slow them down 10 miles an hour.
Steve
Yeah.
Park still managed to eat absolute shit in that race.
Dude,
He did everywhere.
yeah, it's just so unfortunate.
It's so much skull cereal now, it's not even funny.
But he's one of like not that many drivers that have won in all 3 of NASCAR's top series.
Yeah.
It's becoming more now with the way that things work, but
Yeah.
for
Back
a long
then, it
time
was
he was
cool.
one of like 10.
Yeah.
He was a good driver. It's really unfortunate that whatever had to break at Darlington in 2001.
His head.
Well, before that.
The wheel came off. He didn't have the wheel on all the way.
Oh, that's right.
He yanked the one and just went yeet to the left.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the
What are the odds?
something got in between the quick release and the
Shit
steering
broke.
column.
But what are the odds that he does that and that happens right as the car's flying up on the inside?
It's Steve Park odds, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, Dale was calling him back.
And then he even
It's
fucking
your
won in
turn,
modifieds
son.
at the Battle at the Beach.
Yeah.
He won in modifieds before that.
Yeah, he was a good modified driver.
Yeah, I remember I watched what did I upload in SRG? The 96 modified race at Watkins Glen.
Yeah, and he
He was
won.
battling for the lead. No,
Oh.
he broke, and then it was sad.
Yeah.
He ran a Sunoco car. It was pretty cute.
Dale
Someone
Jr.
said New
should be-
Hampshire is literally like racing around a flat parking lot. LOL, it's trash.
Not wrong.
Oh,
You've
you
never
didn't say
raced
that.
at Walmart parking lot, so let me tell
Yeah.
you something.
Let me. All of
Greatest
State Park.
track in NR 2003 history.
What the he owns?
Dale Jr. should be NASCAR's president. I agree.
Oh my god, he
All
went
Steve
head
Park's
on
career
into
was
the
just
fucking
big
wall,
crashes.
dude.
Yeah, big crashes and wins at the most obscure tracks.
Yeah, what's up, dudes? I'm gonna win at Rockingham. Hold your fucking pants.
And Watkins Glen.
Yeah.
I have video proof of Dale driving out of turn 4 on lap 200 of the 2001 Daytona 500.
Who said that?
Three wide time.
Oh God, we need to see it.
Yeah. I'd like to see that.
Didn't Joe Nemechek drive the 29 car after Harvick?
Did he?
Was it? Yeah.
There was a random Toyota team
Yeah,
in 2014 that it was a Rab, wasn't it?
I think so.
Matt Crafton tried to make the Brickyard with it, and they failed.
Oh, wow, I wonder
Of course they did.
I'm impressed that the fucking 52 was allowed to race at Talladega. Everyone was qualifying at like 193, and he was going 172.
Yeah, dude, it's just some shit.
Remember when the draft was, or when the plate was the great equalizer? Now the plate's gone, so everyone's just like
trash slow. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just the great equalizer for people who are showing up, like, trying every week.
Yeah.
Does RCO still own the 29?
Probably.
Well, no, because a different team ran it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, he could just like be like, "Hey, so
Yeah, you can run, I don't care, and then still own it.
Give me like $1,000.
Mine.
Dude, she smells like Cheese Whiz, guaranteed. She's disgusting. There was a video about what was it? Who was it? It was like Carrie or somebody. Somebody was trying to do the whole like home accessories type thing, like cabinets and shit like that. And they wanted to call it like Earnhardt fucking, whatever, home improvement or some shit. And then she just went in there and cucked the whole thing.
I was really caught off guard by the old Toyota nose. I'm like, what series is this?
Yeah.
I missed that front end.
It doesn't help that that shit's taped up.
This is white at the bottom.
Yeah.
Fruit at the bottom, yogurt.
It took me a while to like the new Camry.
Yeah. I thought it was ugly.
I like the in-between Camry.
Yeah, the 15.
Yeah, that was my favorite. The new one,
yeah, they look nice
on it, and it's just awkward looking.
I really liked how the 15-16 Camry looked because it was kind of simple. It's just all the grills were stupid, but whatever.
Make a grilled Chris with Cheese Whiz. What's a grilled Chris?
A grilled Chris with Cheese Whiz. We love grilled Chris.
Negative degree banking track would be awesome. Yeah, just like the road outside my house where people have died, because that's an off-cambered corner. People go flying through here at like 70 and a 30, and I just hear and then wrap around the pole. I'm like, there's another one. I go outside, the smoke's still settling. The helicopter's landing on the road right in front of my house.
Hell yeah, dude.
I need to set up a webcam for that, because there's been at least 10 people dead at that corner in the last 10 years.
Jesus.
If I believed in hauntings, this block would be crawling with them. I always have to stand out and wait for the bus right behind a tree because someone's going to come flying around the fucking corner.
We love that. Or we don't. Wait, why did I say that? Sorry. You keep score, Mike. Yeah, you keep score, Mike.
What?
I don't know. Somebody said you keep score. Good Lord, what kind of area do you live in? Yeah, Mike, what area do you live in?
A place where people need to go places quick.
A place where there will be a shopping cart on the sidewalk. Just for no reason.
Mm-hmm. I'd post that on Twitter, but it's a little too revealing.
Yeah, it is. But it's funny. I still look at it.
And the shopping carts from Dollar General.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta find that meme. Hold up.
Yeah, somebody says he lives in Iraq. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, dude, no. On God, though, driving up through the mountains of fucking North Carolina to get to the Airbnb we were staying at for Bristol this summer. Fucking boonies, middle fuck all nowhere. Dollar General.
Oh, yeah,
right there, bright, open, midnight.
I'm deleting that comment.
Like works prices.
That is incorrect. That is factually wrong.
No, dude, that's
not
pretty
standing
right.
for it.
Me. I can't believe someone will come out and say such incorrect information about me on the internet.
It's wrong.
What are you, Bernie Sanders?
Yeah, it
Fucking
did kind of sound
lies.
like Bernie there at the end. Feel the burn.
You gonna
NASCAR should do
fly?
glow-in-the-dark paint schemes for a night race. I mean, yeah, the spotters could see them, and they could see each other pretty well, so I don't see why not.
Poop your pants, maybe.
The Chernobyl 500,
Maybe
all the cars
shit
glowing in
and
black.
cum.
I do not work for Al Quesadilla.
Dude, you work for Al Quesadilla.
I love me some quesadillas. Go down there, Taco Bell. Go down there through the
You know
drinking
what,
drive-thru.
everybody in chat? I've heard Mike say that he hates the American flag and he wouldn't stand up during the football game for the national anthem.
I mean, if you work for the U.S. government, you
Stand
technically
for the
work for a
flag.
terrorist organization.
That's Mike Fallon right there.
Jesus Christ.
The fuck kind of language is that?
I don't know, dude. I love
There's
it.
a little alien dude in the bottom
Yeah, I
word.
love it. I love
I'm
it.
so disappointed
It's
that no one went into Area 51.
Same.
That's such a bummer.
Yeah, like they
kill.
were all supposed to rush into the entrance. Like, what happened?
Just a fucking bunch of Gentiles just standing outside filming fucking TikToks.
I mean, dude, I was really hoping that it was going to happen. I was hoping that 150,000 people were going to bum rush Area 51 because, I mean, they can kill a few, but they won't kill all, dude.
What was the most that happened? Some woman crossed the gate and they just escorted her
Yeah,
outside
they just
the gate.
tackled her, yeah. Yeah.
They're like,
I think someone got arrested.
Yeah, they did.
I
But
got released that night.
they're pretty much just being a dumbass and like stepping into the border like at the same time. So they're like, all right, yeah, you fuckhead, you get the hell out of here.
I really wish it would have happened, dude. I want to know what's in there.
Do you think, back, another NASCAR thought, do you think they're gonna fucking lower the speed for next year? For late races?
We're going 150 miles.
Not really, because I like how their half-assed attempt earlier in the year was to put a wicker on the spoiler, and that did nothing but make them faster. Like, after McMurray flipped, they're like, they're going too fast.
Well, I mean, they'll probably just go towards, like, they're running
Just
550 at
take it
super
easier.
speedways now with no restrictor plate. So they'll probably just be like, hey, so how about we do 450? And then there you go. You lose like 10 miles an hour right there.
You know what they need to do? And it would just shut the fucking boomers up right away. Get 12 cars, because you don't want to waste a lot of money. Because it's going to be a waste of money. Get 12 cars, televised, no one in the stands except for maybe the top 3 rows.
Yeah.
Have the cars remote controlled. Full 2014 horsepower, no restrictor plate. Let them go 250 and just show how boring it is. Because I guarantee you, it's not going to be that entertaining.
Yeah, I remember talking to my dad about it a bunch of years ago because he was like, they should take the restrictor plates off. And I was like,
Okay.
I mean, yeah, they probably should because I just want to see it once and see how it would look. Because, I mean, to be fair, the races with no restrictor plates were like cool to watch just because it became a gigantic track where you're going so fast that it drives like a 1.5.
Yeah.
Where you had to like actually drive, you know, and be good.
I'm still disappointed that Joe Nemechek video got taken off of YouTube.
Yeah, dude, fuck.
Wait, what happened?
What was it?
It was from either 2011 or 2012,
it was
right after
11,
they
yeah.
repaved.
Yeah.
They took the plate off the car, and you hear him. Someone took video from the exit of turn 4 way up high, and you hear him wide open down the back, and the motor's just screaming. He goes off into 3 and he lifts because he about crashed.
Yeah.
And he comes back around and he just tore past the camera. Like, it was ridiculous.
Yeah, it would be awesome. I'd like to see it.
Him and Truex did that.
Nice. It would be interesting. They wouldn't be packed up though, so I mean like and if they have the cars rated for like 235 miles an hour going backwards and they're not able to flip, then, you know, whatever.
Yeah, then it'll be no different. Like,
Yeah.
except Except Brennan Gaughan probably would have went outside the racetrack.
Oh yeah, more than likely.
They don't have to worry about cars hitting the fence. They just go over it and clear it. No damage to the
Yeah. Just damage to some fans, you know.
I just want them to do, like, find the biggest open paved surface to let a car go 240 and turn it around backwards. With no roof flaps. Just to see. I want to see how high we can go to a vehicle. You know,
Running under...
Roof flaps probably, or blowovers wouldn't happen if they just didn't run a body.
Yeah.
You're
saying take the tour mods to Daytona?
Just take a normal stock car, just get rid of the body. Run straight roll cage.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I mean,
Hell yeah,
what's
bro.
that little bit of carbon fiber actually doing to prevent injury? Not much. Still run a windshield for, I mean, don't get hit in the face, but...
It's supposed to take away energy from a crash, Mike.
Just make the wall twice as high. That's all you gotta do. They already raced the grandstands at Daytona.
Running unrestricted engines at superspeedways in this day and age would probably lead to a repeat of the time CART went to Texas in 2001. Maybe. Somebody said
Dude,
Chase
if the
Elliott
walls
smells
were
like
twice as
spoiled
high,
milk.
you'd never see them when they run up high at super speedways when you're in the stands.
Dude, that's why they need to take the Max Pappas approach, because I've never agreed with anything more in my fucking life, and put the grandstands in the middle of the fucking track. So now we don't have to give a shit if somebody flies into the fence, because, like, that's on them, dude. We're not gonna die.
That's a big thing.
That's what I've been saying for years. Like, when he said that one
Put the
time, I was
RVs
like,
out there.
that's fucking... Yeah! And when he
Let
said
them
that
catch the
one
cars.
time, I was like, dude, that's fucking genius. The only thing that would suck is, like, if you wanted to look at the cars going down the backstretch, you can't. And
Just
it's like,
have the
okay,
entire
I can
grandstands
live.
on a lazy Susan.
Yeah,
just follow
they're
the
just
cars around the
constantly
track.
spinning. You're just on a fucking carnival ride for 3 hours while you're watching a cup race.
Just don't have a tri-oval. Just have every super speedway be Coca-Cola.
Yikes.
Because at least if you get turned on the straightaway, you got a lot less chance of getting sent straight through a catch fence.
Yeah.
True.
I
agree, Adam. There best be a flip.
No,
I think that they could really do that fucking grandstands in the middle of the track thing, and it would probably work.
Just replace the catch fence with a giant sheet of Lexan.
Then you
That's
can't
what I'm
see
saying.
through it.
Like, they've got to... There's got to be something in the near future that's, like, clear and really thick and really fucking strong that you can use as if it was like a hockey rink.
Dude, just put them inside of a sphere. Make a
But dead ass, they need to be working on ventilated roof designs, dude, so that we don't have any fucking rainouts.
Yeah.
Just put a glass bowl over the track and suck all the air out and race in a vacuum so there's no blowovers. With oxygen tanks strapped to the car to feed the engine, and they blow the fuck up whenever there's a wreck.
That'd be fun.
Oxygen is highly explosive if you're not familiar with basic physics. Oh, I cannot wait for the boomers to keep talking about hybrids. Ooh, boy.
I don't want to see hybrid NASCAR, dude.
It's gonna happen. Get over it.
That's lame.
Why?
Because
What's lame about it?
NASCAR was always about big engine, big noise, big fucking everything.
Well, it doesn't mean that they're not gonna make big noise.
Okay. Any of the fucking hybrids that are out right now, like the Formula E.
Okay, well, yeah, because they're made to be on the fucking street.
Bruh. Okay.
Did they pass that law where electric cars have to make noise?
I mean, probably.
That was supposed to be a thing that was about to happen, because people are getting run over by them because they don't hear them coming and just walk without looking.
I don't think
They
that...
walk without looking anyways.
I'm pretty sure that NASCAR isn't going to go to hybrids for like a long, long time. TBH.
They'll go to V6s. 2021 V6.
Well, that's fine. Yeah, I don't mind that part of it.
Ooh, a V6
like if you
unrestricted engine, big thing.
If you wanted to do like a V6 with a turbo, I'll watch that. Like, there's no problem with that. But it's just like, I don't want to see hybrid NASCAR. That's fucking
NASCAR
lame.
Diesel Series.
I wish it would go back to 2014 with 900 horsepower, but you know, whatever. Because I would have loved to gone to Michigan and hear those motherfuckers scream, dude.
Going 220 into the corners.
Yeah, they were going like 214, 215 with that car at Michigan.
But like,
it was cool.
They can go that fast with a hybrid. Like everything that you want, they can have with a hybrid.
I just want big noise, dude.
They can still have big noise.
Big noise. I
like
guess.
The Honda NSX is a hybrid. The Lexus LC is a hybrid. The fucking McLaren P1 is a hybrid. They're all loud as shit.
Yeah, but they're coil wind fucking shit. Like, I hate to sound like a fucking boomer.
Sounds like
that's
GTX
the thing.
1080 going down the racetrack.
It would be something that you've never seen or heard before because they do not make that right now. They don't make like muscle car V8 hybrids.
Well, no joke. I just don't want them to do it soon. Because if they do, all the fucking boomers leave, and that's like, I don't know, 65% of the viewers, or probably more than that. So it's like, yeah, good luck.
What if NASCAR loses all of its boomer fan base, and then they use the opportunity to come up with good shit? And then bring in a whole new generation of people that aren't retarded?
I mean...
Best case scenario.
I was hoping a lot of the idiot fans were going to leave after Junior left. I mean, they kind of did. They're just on Facebook now.
Yeah, I love how people always comment, I haven't watched the race since Dale died. Then why are you still following the pages and making comments every week?
Yeah.
All I know is that my dad had been watching NASCAR since like 1968. He like stopped watching this year, like unironically. Like anytime I show him something or tell him something, he's like, I don't care about that shit. I'm like, why? And he's like, I don't want to talk about it. And I was like, okay, cool, dude.
What flipped it for him?
I don't know. I think he's just fucking bored of it at this point. I think he does see a lot of the gimmicks now, and he's like, this is just fucking lame, and then just doesn't want to watch it. I don't think it's like a boomer thing where he's like, oh, fuck them, they're doing... All they do is mamby-pamby rules and all this shit. Like,
they do need to rip out half that fucking rule book, though.
You know,
it's terrible.
They need two series. One is the gimmick, try to get the millennials to watch series like we have now, and then give the fucking boomers what they want. And every driver has to go in saying, I'm not going to wear a Hans device. I'm going to wear an open face helmet, no restriction plates, no roof flaps, because that's liberal shit.
We call it the Suicide Cup.
Before the race, they remove the safer barriers. They replace it with spikes.
This is why we need like a 5 or 6 race schedule that can be called the Legends Series, right? So you try to convince drivers that are retired to run this 5 or 6 race schedule in the old car at like places like Charlotte, Chicagoland. Talladega wouldn't work because there's only 5 or 6 cars, but point remains is you could have cool races with like the Gen 4 car with all the fucking older dudes that used to race those and were really great in them, and it would be awesome.
So what V Supercar does with their classic series that runs on the same weekends as all their big events.
Yep. Guaranteed. Because you could run like the fucking people still have their ARCA fucking COY cars laying around.
Yeah.
It's like, go buy those motherfuckers and then do that shit.
That's a good
and
point.
Like, guaranteed, nobody would fucking wreck and die.
Take out the roll cage for good measure. If they ever go with 220 miles an hour in the turn 1 at Michigan, they blow a tire without a roll cage, that car would turn into a black hole when it hits the wall. It just go. It's just like Flash the Flounder. You turn and it disappears.
Just take away everything but the seat, wheel, pedals, and engine.
Just get rid of the wall, because that's what hurts people.
No, you know what they should do?
You
know what they should do? They should stick their feet out from the bottom of the car like Fred Flintstone and run around.
Strongest man wins the race.
Fucking Ryan Newman wins somehow because he's such a fat fuck. I carry this much weight on the regular anyway. Also, I did not know that Carl Edwards still showed up to the racetracks, dude.
What?
Yeah, he was at Kansas doing something with somebody.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He's not in his
Isn't that
bunker?
home track?
Yeah, I thought he was in like Kansas or something. I got a notification on my phone earlier today.
Another theory we've come up with. It seems as soon as Donald Trump got elected, Carl Edwards vanished from society. Have you heard about Carl Edwards since the election? Because
Didn't he show up somewhere?
He did once for Suarez, like in 2017.
He
was
really
early
has
on.
no idea.
I need to go through my. I'm gonna go through my notifications on my phone because I swear to God I got one that was like Carl Edwards was with fucking. I think he was with Jimmy.
If Donald Trump leaves office and he reappears, that's all I need to know.
Just pops out. Hey guys, how's it going?
Can I have my car back?
Yeah. Hey guys, I really want my car back.
Go put Truex in my car.
He'll just go back to Roush, run like 20th.
Joe Gibbs is like in the process of handing Christopher Bell the like ceremonial like keys to the 20, and he's like dot 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 slow motion. All of a sudden, Carl Edwards runs in, grabs him, and he's like, "This is mine, son."
I swear to God, maybe I was fucking. Oh, okay, yeah, I was just fucking stupid. I thought maybe
As usual, man. Come on.
I thought at first that it says NASCAR upload Carl Edwards and Jimmy Johnson, and I guess I fucking looked at it and thought that meant that he was there with Jimmy, but it's just like no, it's just the fucking NASCAR history video of them showing the finish.
So he's still in hiding.
Fuck. Oh yeah, probably.
Okay.
But I almost thought for sure that it fucking. I remember reading it saying that he was doing something with Jimmy at Kansas, and I was like, what the fuck?
They're going to be qualifying for the 2021 Daytona 500. They're going to get to the last carts and they go out and they're going to be like, all right, and whoever wins the pole, and then Carl Edwards going to pull up in a brand new Nissan Gen 7. Wait a minute. I've returned. And then Nissan's going to win every championship from 2021 to the end of time.
I'm pretty sure his wife is a fucking doctor or something like that, right? So like,
oh no, he's being performed experiments on.
Yeah, game theory. His wife told him to get out of the cars and not get brain damaged. And then the dude that owns that company that sponsored Suarez after a while wanted a Mexican dude to be in the car, so he was like, bye bye.
Dodge is not coming back.
I wish it would.
They've left
They said
more
they
than
might.
once.
They said that they might do it. I don't think they're gonna do it if the fucking if it costs $40 million fucking dollars to run one fucking car for the season.
Don't think Dodge per se is coming back. I wouldn't say that a Chrysler product isn't coming back.
Well, what
What else
Chrysler would it be?
Well, there's the Chrysler 300, and then there's multiple Alfa Romeos.
You think Alfa Romeo?
Yeah, I'm not the first one to say that.
That
Man,
is
I
wild.
can't wait to race my NASCAR Chrysler.
They're all
300.
owned by Fiat. Chrysler's owned by Fiat. They're
I
all the
mean-
same shit.
Andrew,
Tesla's coming
Just-
to NASCAR.
I've never heard Andrew do to you what he does to me on the regular, so that must have been stupid or something.
I mean,
He acted like you were dumb, dude.
it's not any more dumb than saying they put a fucking Dodge model back in while Dodge sales are declining.
Yeah, that's
Does Dodge
true.
even make a normal looking car anymore?
They have Charger, Challenger,
angry muscle
Grand
car.
Caravan,
Ew.
and that's it.
Okay.
I thought they still had the
make the soccer
trucky.
mom van, but
The truck isn't Dodge anymore, it's Ram. Ram is its own Chrysler brand.
Oh, it is now?
Why? For what reason?
to attract middle-aged crisis men.
Yeah, pretty much to just like shift the general Dodge image into like aggressive and mom van.
Angry car.
So they're like,
Actually, do they even make the Grand Caravan anymore? I think they only make the Chrysler Pacifica.
I'm not even gonna say that.
The
I'm gonna
Chrysler
Google that
Town and
instead.
Country's coming to the truck series.
Yeah, they stopped after last year. Last year was the last year of the Grand Caravan. I think.
Bring back the fucking Stratus.
Sad. I just had to make sure.
I mean, if Dodge was gonna have anything, they'd have the Charger, obviously. Oh, they also make the Durango, the Journey. I forgot about the Dodge Journey, dude. What a turd.
I hear Journey. All I think about is that fucking camper in GTA 5.
All I think about is the band. Don't stop believing.
Okay, no. The SUV series is no joke. I want a NASCAR SUV series so fucking bad, dude.
Yeah.
It have
flips every
the Chevy
race.
Tahoe, Kia Telluride, Dodge Grand Caravan, and fucking Toyota 4Runner.
Could
Let's
you imagine a pack race in an SUV series? They start spinning, and every one of them starts rolling.
go. No, they'd be slammed like the trucks. I'm thinking they'd be slammed like the trucks. Like it's the trucks, but like heavier, and of course, the body's different. But yeah.
Went on Sunday, take your kid to soccer practice on Monday.
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah, that's so. I hate that shit. I unironically hate that.
I know, me too.
It's so stupid.
What?
Nobody's doing that. Fucking
Oh, yeah.
race on Sunday, buy on Monday. It's like nobody is fucking doing that. Sorry, idiot. Like, I understand making the cars look more like how the cars do in real life. I'm down with that. But, like, I think the manufacturer should have the least amount of input as humanly possible. Racing your car, you can design the car, that's it. Go away. Like, I'm serious. Because that's how it was in Champ Car and Kart. They were like, hey, so we're going to run your engine. You can make the engines, you can improve the engines all you want. That's it. Go away. Now we have chassis builder. Chassis builder makes the cars. Okay, go away. And then they cared more about the tire company, which is how it should be. Because that's more important. So it's like NASCAR should just kind of be like, hey, so we know how to run our series, right? Y'all need to shut the fuck right up, dude. And
honestly,
be grateful.
I'm kind of shocked that Hyundai/Kia haven't entered NASCAR or like been one of the names brought up.
I want to see Honda.
Honda'd be cool. Nissan be cool.
But then there will be 2 Japanese manufacturers in my American NASCAR.
Good.
Yeah.
I want to see their heads explode.
I hope
You know
the
what would
Japanese
be-
invade and take over. What?
You know what would be crazy?
All right, weed.
I like not understanding anything being talked about. What are you talking about? Yeeting them fetuses into the oven.
That's
Awesome.
me as hell. Also, this works perfect for the Gen 7 body. Like, come on.
Yeah, it looks nice. I like how there's not an obnoxious amount of grill.
I know, right?
It's really clean. Where the fuck is my mouse? There it is. Yeah, that's a nice car. That looks good.
Yeah, they're just kind of too expensive.
Can't wait
Otherwise,
for the
I would've
Supra
thought
to
about
come
it.
to Cup in 2021.
Yeah. It's gonna look so fucking ass ugly.
Yeah. Well,
The Supra
Yeah.
looks nice.
Yeah, no, it already looks butt ugly on the fucking nationwide COT. But like even then it's still conformed to that box. Just wait till they try to. It's gonna look like the Mustang does in supercars.
What if Pontiac never closed down and was still in NASCAR?
Yeah, no, they should have
that'd be
closed
awesome.
fucking Buick or something, dude. Why
Yeah.
Pontiac?
Dude, Pontiac was a really popular brand. I don't get it.
It's just
shows
because they
that-
released the Aztec and it didn't do well and they got sad.
Yeah, it shows that GM is fucking retarded. They should have never been bailed out in 2009. They should have been allowed to rot in fucking debt and close down. It got real quiet in here.
sorry, I was looking for a photo. It's not terrible quality.
I was gonna
It's not
say
terrible
something and I
quality.
forget now.
Predictions for the rest of the year?
Ugh.
I don't know, man. Like,
It's crazy.
yeah, what the fuck, dude? Wasn't that Davey Allison?
What, in the 23? Yeah.
I think that was a
Wow.
dash car.
Yeah. Look at
I
how
wanna see-
big the
That's what
fucking
I want. You
rear
guys saying it's SUV. I want a hatchback.
Oh, dude, that'd be awesome.
convertible
hatchback series.
I mean,
Anytime
they had
NASCAR
that.
goes to a short track or a road course, or like a mile or less track or a road course, they show up, dude. That'd be awesome. They'd have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 races a year.
I understand people can comfortably drive a convertible. Like, I like the feeling of not being guaranteed to have my head watermeloned if I flip.
Yeah, no, I'd only buy a hardtop convertible if I bought a convertible. Because then it's fine. Canvas top scares me. Yeah, I don't really know what to think for the rest of the year, because obviously, we'll probably have Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, Kevin Harvick, Denny Hamlin, or something like that. Like
the big three in this year's up and comer.
That's like Kyle Larson, dude. Just been quietly running all right all year. Finally gets his win here. It's time.
Has he? I thought that it's still like a down year for him.
Well, yeah, of course, compared to 2017, but like compared to last year, it's much better. I mean, it's pretty on par with I feel like it's pretty on par with what Logano was doing last year.
Hold on, I'll make sure, because I am interested to know. He's got a win, obviously. He has 7 top 5s. That's not very good.
Yeah, well, Joey Logano only had 10 by season's end.
Yeah, I know.
And 15 top 10s versus Joey's 17 top 10s. So it's like...
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, it's about
they're pretty compared. I thought Joey may have had a little bit more than that, but yeah, it's closer than I thought, so...
You gotta love this new point system.
I'm looking at 2019. I'm dumb as shit. He had 26 last year. Top 10.
Good job.
Yeah, still a great season. It's as good as his 2015 championship run, but he didn't have as many top 5s.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, dude, 2015 was
he was historically great and had to get taken out by a fucking moron, dude. You gotta love it. Fucking 6 wins, 22 top 5s, 28 top 10s. 6 poles, dude. God, I hate it. That's the one video that I can't go back to and watch. I can't see it. Because it makes me vitrally angry.
Are you still
like, what a piece of shit. Yes, I am, yes. Mm-hmm. It's up to, 55 minutes.
Ooh.
Yeah. It's a lot of fucking work, dude. I think if people actually watch it, it'll change folks' opinion. But, you know how people are when they're set in their way about something.
They let the video play, they hear the first opinion, dislike, click off.
Yeah. Yep. I think somebody disliked the, preview that I uploaded, and I was like,
people
okay.
Did. I saw that.
Yeah. I was just like, all right.
I don't understand how... This is just me venting at this point, but I'm surprised NASCAR didn't claim and block the Talladega video, but I'm not going to complain about that. But on the other ones that they do, and on other people's channels, you'll click on the video, it'll say this has been claimed by NASCAR and has been blocked.
Yeah.
So what do?
They click dislike.
Yeah.
That's not helping anything. That's just making it to where when that video's unblocked, it's half dislikes. People won't want to watch it.
Yeah.
People don't think. I wish people would think. It's fun to think. You start feeling tingly and shit. It's amazing.
Fuck.
Your brain's like, it's...
things are happening.
You gotta love it.
I'm just shocked that they've blocked everything this year, almost. But that... Yeah, they didn't even, claim it and, take the money from it.
They probably are gonna start becoming more lax about that because they're starting to realize that it's gonna be free publicity.
Yeah, but
to be
every
honest,
other race, even last week, they were getting blocked, and now these are perfectly fine. It's either they claim it and block it, or they don't even claim it. It's not even claimed.
Yeah,
It's just
I don't know.
weird. Well, that video's blowing the fuck up. It got like 200 views in the last 30 minutes. And 2 more dislikes.
We love that.
Oh yeah.
It's always the people that watch that come in for the first day, all likes, and then the fucking normies start coming, and there comes the dislikes.
Yeah.
Why are they cursing?
Dude,
My little Timmy watched this video, and now he's got to go to therapy.
I'm really surprised that nobody made a comment about me screaming about Alex Bowman when he wrecked.
That was amazing. It was tremendous.
I'm really surprised. I expected to go into the comment section and see a bunch of people being like, he's a piece of shit. And it would have been justified. He wasn't even wrecking yet, and I was screaming that he deserved it. I love it.
Absolutely.
He did. He's a dumb bitch, dude.
Oh, don't even get me started on the, why they're laughing, people died.
Yeah.
Okay, Yolanda.
Yeah,
Yolanda.
You clicked on the video knowing damn well. What were we just going to be going? Oh my god, that's terrible. Thoughts and prayers.
Yeah, no.
Like maybe you should wear your fucking seatbelt. It's the name of the video.
Yeah.
The thumbnail, someone getting fucking yeet like 30 stories in the air.
Yeah. And people who act like watching morbid shit is a bad thing sometimes, like if you're one of those dudes who go on to like fucking Reddit and you're watching like gore all the time, yeah, you're fucking weird. But like if you don't find it fucking wild and sometimes exciting to see people get yoded out of cars and die.
I will say all the binge watching of those has made me look for things while driving.
Yeah.
So many of the crashes are just the same crash, just with different cars.
Yeah.
You learn a lot. That and sim racing has made me an excellent driver. I'm so defensive, I'm just scanning, looking for someone to pull out and do something retarded.
Oh yeah, no, I'm hyper aware on the fucking road.
Get a half a fucking joint in me and it's on. I can see the wind.
Yeah, really.
I'm Dale Earnhardt.
Like, it was weird for me, because I'd driven on the highway, but like never for like a long time where I actually had to like navigate through people on the highway type shit.
Yeah.
And the first time I did it, I was so fucking anxious. It was awful.
Yeah.
And then one time I had to do it while I was high, and it was just so much easier. Like, I was fully focused on the road and the people around me, and like I felt less anxious. It's really the only thing I can say about like. It was wild. That's why I did so good in FSRL all the time.
Dude, I can't believe my mom's 54 years old, right? So I was over at my sister's house. She came to get me. We're going home. We have to get on the interstate. This fucking moron, dude, anytime she gets close to like a semi truck, she'll start like fucking flailing the wheel, dude. Like left, right, and like freaking out. And I'm like, dude, you're fucking almost 60 years old. Like, how do you not understand how to drive around big ass fucking trucks? Like, you're gonna kill yourself by doing that, you fucking freak. And I had to be like, you need to stop. Like, you need to chill out. Like, if you need to pull over and I need to drive, then I'll do it. Because, like, you're ridiculous right now.
I just want to get someone else that knows how to drive and is watching NASCAR and just go out on the interstate at like 3 in the morning in tandem.
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude.
Like 70 miles
I'm going
an
to do
hour,
some
just
scratch
lock
offs. We'll
bumpers.
do it.
No, just normal cars. Just don't hit too hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying earlier. If I win the lottery, I'm buying cars we're bump driving on the highway.
I do it with my car I have now.
Well, good. I have to buy one less car. But to clarify, man in the box, it's just a little bit of weed. It's not like I'm blitzed. I'm just, it's the same as medicine. It's not a big deal.
We do not condone driving under the influence of any substance, including Benadryl.
Yeah, no, that's even worse, dude.
I've done that a lot.
Yeah, that's worse than driving high, like on weed. Unless obviously you're fucking
like you
posted or
fall
something.
asleep behind the wheel with that shit.
Yeah.
Dude.
Hell yeah, Adam.
I used to I shouldn't say that. I'm not gonna say what I was about to say.
All right, save that for later.
Yeah, yeah. When there's not a stream happening, because it was a problem. Anyway.
No incriminating evidence.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, dude, NASCAR fucking sucks. I really hope that they do something with the fucking rules package next year, because if they don't, I'm gonna fucking vomit and I can't watch it.
It's gonna be the same thing as this year as far as engine package.
Well, yeah, the engine package is fine. I'm just talking about aero package wise. If they run that big ass fucking spoiler.
Wait, you're talking about next year, right?
Yes.
They already said they're keeping it the same.
Why?
That was released like 2-3 weeks ago. They said,
They're
yeah, we're not changing anything.
They're so fucking stupid.
Because they don't want to spend money before the new car.
Okay, here's an idea. Take the Lexan off the top of the spoiler. Doesn't cost them any fucking money. Like,
but I gotta take the screws out, waiting.
That's so fucking. I hate them. And you know what? If we're in a developmental period in NASCAR, NASCAR's a bajillion-dollar fucking company. How about you fucking pay for the splitter and the fucking spoilers, and just give it to the teams and be like, "Hey, dude, run this fucking shit. We paid for it, so it's not gonna cost you fucking anything. Put them on the cars, and we're gonna run this." Like, they're literally retarded.
Analysts come in and say, okay, this package has produced 5 good races and 5 awful races, and then NASCAR's in the back like, you said 5 good races?
Yeah.
So you're saying we go to Kansas every week?
Yeah. It's
Kansas? No, Daytona, Kansas, Bristol, Kansas, Talladega, Bristol, Kansas.
Talladega was exciting. Every track's gotta be Talladega now. Didn't turn out the way it would happen. Why?
Dude, it's so stupid. They're so dumb, man.
It's the same package. Why aren't they pack racing?
And the mouth breathers that think the package is good is ridiculous, dude. Like, I've never watched a more boring race in my life than the Texas race earlier this year.
Well, Texas also was ruined, regardless of the car.
Well, yeah, and that's true. But like, at least when you got to the back of somebody at Texas, you maybe had a shot to pass. Like, maybe.
Yeah, because through 1 and 2, everybody's slowing down enough to where it's like, you can kind of stick, and then you have the shot in 3 and 4 down the front stretch and shit. But it's like, I don't know. I think this package would be like pretty decent at Old Kansas or Texas.
Old Texas, yeah.
Old Kansas, it'd fucking blow cock, dude.
Yeah, it wouldn't be good.
What was the thought process?
Kentucky was all right. Was Kentucky all right on TV?
It's okay. Yeah, it was
fairly decent in person. Like, I was more like invested than I was at Michigan, because Michigan was just a lot of single file.
The people that enjoy grape nuts for breakfast liked it.
Gertrude, did you cook goddamn grits?
Dude, I fucking hate this package. I hate watching the races. I really don't watch the races anymore. I probably won't watch many of the races next year, to be really honest with you.
I'm not watching till Dodge comes back.
No. I just don't want to see that garbage package again. It's so bad.
Yeah, Coke 600 wasn't bad. And that's the thing, is like, they tested this package at like Charlotte over and over again.
Yeah.
And so they're like, okay, yeah, this works. And Vegas, yeah. But see, and even Vegas in the spring was like pretty decent.
It was
and Vegas in the fall was pretty decent. Like, it's just, you can have that without them dying if someone goes in front of them in the corner.
Yeah.
Like, it's possible. It's a thing that exists in this realm. But they conveniently ignore it.
Yeah.
Why Indianapolis would be the shit. If they could just slow them... Honestly, fuck it. Slow them down so they can only hit, like, 170 miles an hour in Indianapolis, so they can just stay flat out and have a fucking grape drink race.
Yo, if that happens, I straight up don't watch it. Like, I don't want to see it.
I'm
talking like they can actually, like, draft and pass each other and shit.
I get that part of it, but it's just like I am snoozing. I'm snoozing. And when I think about the Cup Series, it's very simple. It would work, and the race would probably be fun to watch at Indy that way. But like, dude, I come to watch the fucking Cup Series because I want to see cars that drive really fucking difficult, not because of air, but because they're hard to fucking drive. I want to see them go a little bit fucking faster than they've been going, and that's it. Like, it's not hard, dude.
If they would have kept last year's package and just done the horsepower for this year, I think
it would have been fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're literally autistic. So.
Because they're using the spoiler.
I just don't get why not to try that.
They're using the spoiler as like suck up or a suck up excuse, and it's not working.
Yeah.
The aeroducts would do enough if they just
I don't think the aeroducts are doing shit. I think they're just making it worse. Like you saw Atlanta, the only race where they didn't have them.
Yeah.
It honestly was probably better than the rest of them. But I don't know. An 8-inch spoiler is kind of insane.
Yeah, it's the dumbest thing ever. And they're always complaining, the drivers especially, complain about the dirty air. And it's like, you want to know the main cause for the dirty air? Those big-ass fucking spoilers, you fucking ninnies. Like, it's bad! At least when you had the 2018 package, when you would get behind somebody, you would lose downforce, but they already had so little that they would get loose. They wouldn't fucking push up the hill. Like, you could work your way around that, like, setup-wise. If you started in the back, by the time that the race is going on, you already have enough time to change things and fix things, make your car tight as piss. By the time that you're up in the top 10, you're going to be able to fly around cars because you're not fucking piss loose, dude. Like, at least you could fix it. But this, you can't fix it.
Off would help?
Yeah.
A little air underneath it.
And that's why when I was talking to Dalen about the new car when they were showing pictures of it on Twitter, and it's like, why did they now they put the fucking rear quarter panel like on the ground? Like, it's even fucking longer than it was.
Well, they did. The back of the car is a lot shorter now, though.
So and what?
The spoiler's also not confirmed to be that high.
It better fucking not be, bro.
Have they confirmed it's not going to be a Valence?
Well,
it's probably going to be that. It's probably going to be that splitter with the gap, which I don't mind. I don't. Yeah. I mean, yeah, but I don't mind that the whole idea of that splitter works actually. It's like what they had the All-Star.
Splitters on the street cars now, so I mean, I guess that those days are over.
Yeah, I mean, they're never going to run a Valence again. But even when they ran the Valence, they were sucked against the fucking ground. It's just they run on the straightaways. Like, pictures of 2007 cars and turn 1 and 2 of Michigan look fucking crazy. They're as low to the ground as they are right now currently. It's just there was a piece that didn't stick all the way out and creates a fuck ton of nasty air on the front that goes over the top. You know? It was just more streamlined.
No stinky air.
Yeah.
I just wish we could get back to mechanical grip racing.
I wish so.
Richmond this year has been like, that was disappointing as shit to see that the fact aero push can matter at a short track. Like that made me want to throw up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Martinsville.
I couldn't wrap my head around it at all until I realized like all of their grip in the corner is generated like while they're braking.
Yeah.
Like right at the end of the straightaway to the entrance of the corner. So like,
yeah,
they're still going decently fast at that point.
Yeah. I mean, they were going fast as fuck at Richmond. They were going super fast at Dover, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Dover was no chance of good racing.
I don't understand how this...
No, there would have been if it was... I mean, it can't be concrete if it's going to hold rubber for a long time. If it was asphalt, it probably would have been alright, because you could work in the top lane and it wouldn't go away under caution.
Dude, I literally don't understand how NASCAR thinks that a higher downforce package, like the one that they have right now, is safe, by the way. Because, like, if you blow a tire at Dover going 150 miles an hour, like, you're gonna eat absolute fucking shit.
You're gonna Kyle Petty Bristol 2003.
Yeah, you're gonna.
Except there's a safer barrier this time.
Yeah, so I feel like somebody's gonna get really fucking hurt when they keep going to these fucking high downforce pieces of shit. Because real shit, what if somebody would have gotten hooked at fucking Michigan when they were going 180 miles an hour into the fucking corner? You would David Rudiman times like 15. Like, it's fucking dangerous, and they're stupid, dude. Like, at least for IndyCar, it makes sense. You know, like, they have a lot of downforce, but they also go super fast. So by the time that you spin out, you're hitting at like 175, but you were already going like 225. You know what I mean?
So yeah, and the entire car blows apart too, and that helps a lot. You can't have that in NASCAR. There's no way, because it's a car.
Yeah. It's dangerous, and they're stupid. I think they're fucking retarded. They just see the package as a tool to get higher ratings. Yeah, they do, but it's also like you're going to alienate most of the people that like watch on a weekly basis because they're like, this sucks. So when a race is great, then everybody will be like, wow, this race was awesome. But when it's fucking terrible, nobody's going to say anything except for boomers on Facebook. So it's like...
How many times did the package change since 2007?
A lot. A ton. Too much.
Like, I feel like the package changed once every how many years before 07?
07 they had 2 cars. 08 was just a COT. 09 was just a COT.
They made engine changes in that period of time, though.
I was too young. I didn't pay attention. I don't have a good answer for those years. 2010 they added the spoiler. 2011 they changed the whole front end.
2012 they changed the spoiler for Talladega and Daytona.
Yeah,
and it was great. And it was great.
13 was the new car. 14 was the new car with Lexan and bigger spoiler.
Bigger spoiler, bigger splitter.
Yeah.
15 was high downforce at Michigan and Indy.
Yeah, and then 725 horsepower with a tapered spacer. Fucking 16 was... I can't even remember. I can't keep up with it.
That was the low downforce year, wasn't it?
It was like a 3-inch, or it was like a 2.5. No, I guess it was 3-inch spoiler. Then the next year they went to like 2.25-inch spoiler.
Yeah. And they had that for 2 years.
Somewhere in there they added the adjustable track bar, which I hated.
I think that was 16.
Hated that thing.
Yeah, 16.
Was it 16?
Yeah. 16, 17, and then they got rid of it in 18.
I thought they had it last year.
Yeah, I can't remember anymore. Like, there's too much shit that changes.
15 did shorten the spoiler down.
Yeah, they put it back to 6, and I don't remember anything from that year.
They pretty much put it...
Yeah.
They put it back to what the original...
Yeah, it was 2013 with slightly less power.
Yeah.
Ugh.
2013 had 900 horsepower, dude.
Yeah, and then the only reason 2014 had more is because teams were like...
Yeah, they were just fucking with
them.
Yeah.
Hendrick was like, hold up.
Yeah, they were like, here's a 1,000 horsepower engine real quick. That was so fucking cool, dude. It's the best thing ever.
Some of this guy, the painter at work, he's got friends that are super into drag racing, but like drag racing like cars, you know?
Yeah.
Like, so they've got I think it's a C6 Corvette.
Yeah.
That puts out 1532.
Holy fuck.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like to the ground.
Yeah, that's
so
crazy.
On the dyno it was putting like 17 some.
Jesus Christ, dude.
It's ridiculous. Like, he showed me a video. That motherfucker sounded like the world was ending.
Yeah. It's awesome, dude.
Pistons are yeeting.
I miss 1,000 horsepower fucking NASCAR and 900 horsepower NASCAR. It was fun. It was exciting. It was cool. Cars were fun to look at. It was cool to go to the racetrack because you could hear those fucking things scream for their life. It's the same thing with 05. Like, if you listen to the 2005 cars, they were fucking, they were at like 800 and they were doing 10,000 horsepower or 10,000 RPM. Fucking things are screaming. And it sounded fucking amazing. And these cars just don't really scream anymore.
I miss MWR's 2015 exhaust so much.
Yeah. It sounded fucking ridiculous. Sounded like a fucking Indy car.
It was amazing. I would just sit there and go, oh.
Ugh.
Like someone took
I
a
think
video
we're
from
finna
walking
hear
the
that
room,
next. I think we're finna hear that in 2021,
and you
I
could
hope so.
hear
or something. Maybe not exactly that, but something different.
Remember
As long
when-
as it's louder, I don't care.
Remember when Mikey was talking about wishing each manufacturer sounded different?
Yeah.
I completely agree. Like,
Mm-hmm.
That would require them to allow them to fuck with a lot of things, though, and they're not going to let them do that, so.
and they just design their own exhaust.
I mean, in a technicality, the Ford engine does sound different than Chevy, but like Chevy and Toyota sound the fucking same. Like, it's the same shit.
It used to be where the Toyota sounded different.
Yeah.
Were they just
Yeah, that'd be
running
cool.
that much higher RPM in the trucks? Why they sounded like that?
Yeah, they were running like 1,100.
What?
Or
Yeah.
11,000, yeah.
11,000, my bad.
That's wow.
It's awesome, dude. It's the best thing ever. I don't understand why NASCAR went away from 10,000 RPM, honestly. Because it was cool. They go to like 97, 50, or 25 now, and it's like, why, dude?
Oh yeah, we watched Formula One Oak.
And then a fucking a locked rear gear. Stupid idiots. They're so stupid. I hate them. I hate them so much. They're so dumb.
How do I feel about F1 going to Miami? I hope to God it works out. I want to go back to an F1 race, and it's really hard to make Montreal work out again.
Yeah.
Miami, I'm going there anyway, like in a month. It's not that hard. So I would love that. Formula E also slaps. Formula E, it came up at a perfect time when a lot of motorsports were implementing gimmicks and shit. And the series immediately had gimmicks. Like, they're gimmicks in the series, but they're not negative gimmicks because that's what the series is in the first place.
Yeah.
Which is really what all auto racing is a gimmick in the first place, but like in a racing fan sense, like it's a gimmick for Formula E.
There's some gimmicks that need to burn to the fucking ground, though.
It does look like a Formula E track, it's just bigger, you know?
Dude, how many videos can be made on YouTube called "What if NASCAR had the playoffs in 20 whatever"? Like, I'm
Always going through the years.
I don't care, dude. I just don't give a
are
shit.
irrelevant because the system you're given dictates how you race.
That's what he says at the start of every video.
Then the video is useless.
No, it's
Yeah,
funny.
exactly. It's Why is it Okay, I'm just saying that YouTube.
If you watch his 2004 video, the three of them are three wide coming to the white flag. It's hilarious.
I don't care.
What if NASCAR had the playoffs in 1776?
Yeah, literally. It's like, I don't care. I feel like NASCAR YouTube fucking stinks.
F1 to the Roval is a big move now that they have that new chicane. Do it, no balls. Or just bring IndyCar there. But, other Jacob, you had said that this Formula E season was the first one you watched in full. Yeah, that's
a tough
what a wild
scene.
ride. No, that's a great scene. This year was fucking insane.
They can't pass.
Yes, they can. What the fuck?
I never got into Sandcar.
The Formula E slaps. You should watch it next season. Like, it's so wild.
Here's an opinion. Here's a hot take. Imagine your cars being so bad that you have to make it to where you have to open the rear wing for you to be able to have less drag so you can pass a car on the straightaway.
Yeah.
They're literally terrible. And that Suzuka race was the worst officiated fucking racing sport race I've ever seen. It was so fucking bad, dude.
At least the Montreal call had somewhat of a basis to go on.
Yes. But this shit, Albon just fucking kills Norris. And they do nothing. They don't give a shit. And then Leclerc fucking kills Verstappen on the first lap. And it takes them 25 fucking laps at a road course that it takes 1 minute and 25 seconds to get around. And then they say, wait until the end of the race, and then we're going to do something. And it's like, you're fucking stupid. And then the jump start, that doesn't even make any fucking sense. Like, can somebody explain to me how... Why is there a sensor in the car that is supposed to dictate that if you go across the line, then that is a jump start? It's technically a jump start, but like what he did was a jump start as well. He moved, he stopped, and then he jumped the start as well already. So it's like he jumped the fucking start. So it's like he should have been fucking penalized. But no, we have a sensor in the front end that knows when you cross your fucking box line to go.
It's a sensor in the line itself, too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that's what the main thing was, the thing in the ground. Because, he just... normally, when you're on pole in F1, you're pulling up as far as you fucking can.
Yeah.
And for some reason, he did not. He stopped at, the minimum.
Yeah.
And then that happened. So, I don't know. It was really weird. But then also, Valtteri Bottas, started rolling, when that happened.
Yeah.
Or as that was happening, so it's
yeah, it's literally I don't. There's not an actual jump start rule in fucking Formula 1 then, because if you can stop as far back in that box as humanly possible, really, without them being like, "Hey, asshole," then you can jump the start all day long as you don't cross the fucking line of that box too fucking soon. So it's like that's not a fucking jump start rule then. He technically jumped
it's literally impossible to stop because as far back as he was is really as far back as you can get without them yelling at you.
Yeah.
And from there, it is literally impossible to time the 0.05 seconds that you would need to roll forward before you cross that line and the lights go green or lights go out and you go. That's impossible.
So yeah, then my point still kind of fucking stands.
It does in a way, but that is a rule.
All I know is that it's dumb. It made me upset. It made me angry. I hated it because it doesn't. And from what I understood, jump starts don't matter if you get an advantage. It matters if you go and then you stop. It
Why?
Doesn't matter because you still jump the start. You still move. That's how I understood it. That's a jump start because you accidentally went. Even if you don't gain anything out of it.
I mean, in a way, but the main purpose is to just make sure they don't get any advantage on the start over anybody else.
Then they gotta rectify that fucking rule because I don't get it. Because even Verstappen didn't know what the fucking rule was apparently. Where he's I thought it was if you move at all. And it's he's been in the series for how many years now? A few? It's he doesn't even know the fucking rule. Apparently.
Yeah, no, it definitely was not clear at all to anybody.
Yeah, it's because it's a terrible rule. That doesn't make any fucking sense.
Well, they literally never mentioned that it depends on if you cross the sensor. They never said that.
Yeah.
They never made that clear to anybody.
Yeah, so it reminds me of a NASCAR rule that they're all right, yeah, that you don't get to see the rule book, so you don't know the actual rule, and then we're going to make this ruling in real time, and it's going to make it look like, it's going to make it look like we just made up this rule right now.
When did they explain it, Thomas? Because like I never knew that. Like if that's the rule, that's the rule. But like, when? Why can't NASCAR have standing starts at road courses?
That'd be fun.
It would be, but I feel like it'd be a mess when someone doesn't know how to shift into the right gear and just run.
1-800 the Roval.
He didn't get
Standing
a penalty
start.
because he didn't leave his starting block. I'm just saying that I understood jump starting as to be like you went at all, is what I'm saying. But now they're like, no, there's a sensor in the front of the car and then there's a sensor in the fucking box. So if you don't cross it, then it's not a jump start. And it's like, well, then there's literally no such thing as a fucking jump start to me because that's not a fucking jump start. That's just you left the box too fucking early. Like, a jump start is you go too early.
Well, yeah, and then you go.
Yeah. But if you stop, I don't know. I still feel like that's a fucking jump start.
Where he stopped, he was still within the confines of where he's allowed to start from.
Yes. Though. Yeah. I don't know.
So like that's where that comes in. I get the confusion because they never said anything, but like, or like nobody at least heard that.
Even the drivers don't fucking know. It's like that's a problem, bro. That's not good. Because like if he would have won the fucking race, like what the fuck, man?
It's basically the same rule as drag racing. Your front wheel can be in as okay. Well, like that makes sense. Now that people know that, ooh,
yeah.
I hope the Mexico start might get fucking wild.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know the news. The stream is demonetized.
Awesome.
Really?
That's tight.
I just clicked on live and it says limited.
Nice.
Wow.
That's cool. It's because we've been
all it's showing, right, is a screen with cars on it, okay?
Yeah, and
names
then we're cussing
that are lighting up, 2 T's, and we're talking.
That's why TT Titty.
Oh no, damn.
Like,
Actually, I think it's that strange text at the top of the screen.
Oh.
Yeah, you have tit in your name, dude.
Yeah, Valtteri did never stop rolling, and he never got dinged. So I don't know. That's weird. It's a whole weird situation, definitely, and it's irritating. But
it's really fucking dumb. Because like, if they had it to where if you fucking, you know, if they had it to where you literally couldn't move, then you know, it's that simple. But like, then they gotta add in this extra like, we have a sensor in the front of the car and in the ground, so if you pass it, then it's a jump start. It's like, dude, shut up.
yeah,
Make it to where you just can't go before the lights are on. Crazy idea. Super simple, not overcomplicated. But that's F1 though. They're overcomplicated as fuck, and they've always been, and they always will be.
I didn't watch anything about F1 until that video about the craziest things that teams have tried. And when I saw that 6-wheeled monster,
yeah,
like this isn't real.
This is big brain time. Dude, driving that on R Factor 1 was wild.
Yeah.
It wasn't even double back wheels. It was double front wheels.
Yeah. Because they don't care about how much power can get to
double back wheels would be impossible.
Yeah, it wouldn't work. The front wheels can work, though.
Wait, then how 18-wheelers?
Because it's
Not
2 tires.
miles an hour.
Well, yeah. Because, like, it's just weird to think about, like, you know how a rear axle works. There's like the 3 pieces, the general, you know. Just thinking of those being like, like 3 in a row or 2 in a row. That just feels weird. Like when they're turning, that's just weird.
FIA stands for Ferrari International Assistance.
Well, yeah, they give them extra money at the end of every season.
Yes, dude, it's ridiculous. Hey,
I'm definitely gonna want to see Ford v Ferrari. Definitely.
Hey, all of our teams are leaving, but we're going to keep giving these big fucking checks to Ferrari. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, number 1, fan car, hell yeah. And yeah, I realized later that it can work, kind of. Like, which car? Hold on. Double rear axle is probably what I need to look up. Oh, here it is. Look at this. That's the Williams idea of 6 wheels.
Oh, I thought
That's just dilapidated, dude.
That's a monster.
That's wild.
This is it with...
Both the rear tires are the same damn size.
This is another one.
Oh my fucking god.
When ground effects were big brain and they took away front wing.
Look at how, like, little crash protection there is in the front end of that fucking...
Oh, yeah.
Your legs are the absorption.
Yeah, if you hit the wall, your legs are gone, guy.
I do hope that Spanish team joins F1, though. That'd be fucking sick.
Look at that fucking Harvard rear wing, though. That's the fucking champ car rear wing.
Hold up. I didn't think the brain could get any bigger.
No.
F1 is the ultimate, like, utilitarian, don't care what the fuck it looks like. If it moves... Why?
What in the fuck is that? That's terrible.
Wait.
It's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life, bro.
Gilles? Is this Gilles Villeneuve in this right now?
Yeah,
I think that is.
Yeah, it is.
Look at that shit.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever seen.
That's disgusting.
They're like, wait, what if we just have 2 tires?
2 tires on the wheel.
Look, see, this is what people in the modern age were. They saw they had the same idea, right? The same general idea, and they just did this instead.
Thick boy.
Wide.
Yeah, wide ass tires. Whew. Yeah,
they need to shorten up F1 cars on the real though. Like if we're being
they're
on
way
the real,
too long. They're way too long.
Which I think the newer one would be shorter,
Yeah,
but I don't know how much.
I think
It's
NASCAR
not
might
by
have some
lot.
Harvard shit with the lower profile tires in 2 years.
Oh yeah, 100%.
I want to see.
There's
bias
less
ply.
lateral grip.
Bias ply. And then
I feel like now they could have a lot better technology to have bias play be better and more safe.
Yeah.
But look at this.
Hell yeah, dude. You gotta love sprint car modified F1.
Okay, take those to Richmond and tell me how much dirty air there is. Probably not a whole lot, if I'm being honest, because that's like way up there.
Yeah, it has a lot of room to escape underneath.
Oh, I remember. Okay, I remember seeing this one time, but like, the fuck are we doing here?
That is terrible. It's not even.
Like, I don't know, man.
Funny car tires.
I don't know.
Dumbest thing I've ever seen.
We got
the staggered wings?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
It's terrible.
Disgusting.
You want to see real funny car tires on an F1 car, Mike? Hold up. F1, like, let's see. I think 1977 would probably be the best year to get big boy tires. Oh yeah, here we go. Here is the Brabham Alpha from 1977.
Jesus.
We're drag racing.
Look how they expand.
Wow.
Look at it. Look at him sliding right here, dude. This would be so fucking cool. Oh, dude, I'd nut right here.
I'm impressed.
That's where I climax.
That's where I climax. Dude, imagine you're getting all the power to the ground.
That thing cannot lose traction.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. And that's why they could just drift through corners and it was fine. And that's beautiful. I wish with all my heart to fly with old F1 cars in a land of old F1 cars.
It looks like the fucking dumb retard version of the Delta Wing.
I love
like if
when
the Delta
people try
Wing
to
wasn't a
make cars
joke.
into things that don't look like cars. They're just things with wheels.
Dude, the Delta Wing is the ugliest fucking car I've ever seen in my life.
The Delta Wing.
Dude, it's fucking gone.
See, people would show up with like pretty like violent cars that looked like that Brabham, but then like other teams would be like super simple, and they would all run pretty equally. At the end of the day, it pretty much just came down to the driver and figuring it out, you know. But like that looks really fucking good.
I still can't believe that's real. They raced that, dude. I mean,
I
honestly,
still wish that thing split the cheeks one time, dude.
Yeah, I really wish it would have won something.
No, just split the cheeks between two cars and like just enough for the front to get through it first, and they just spread them apart with the rear end.
It's literally something they catch over Area 51.
Look at the look at the
Why?
What is that?
It's the fucking Delta Wing without the it was like the GT concept in 2016. It's this is what it actually looked like without the body off of it. It's the most terrible thing. Yeah, I mean, make it real wide on the back, make it short on the front, we're done. Put some body parts on
They
it.
didn't make a car, but instead of a steel roll cage, it's just PVC pipe.
Wow! Oh my god. That is the ugliest thing I've ever seen. This is with it without a fucking top on it.
Oh, what is that?
Oh my god. That's the best thing I've ever seen.
Looks like it should be on the Bonneville salt flats.
Yeah.
There's headlights on the fenders.
Yeah, look at this one!
It looks like an image.
This car looks like it smelled a nasty fart.
That's not a car.
That is so good. Yeah, that's a fucking penis.
Not even. That's just like. I give up.
Dude,
I'm done.
and then there's this era of F1.
That's so
What
fucking.
is that?
Or they're
Oh
just
my
like, let's
God.
make shoes.
Yo, look at the Gen 6 car, fucking F1 car.
God damn.
It's fucking terrible, dude.
Oh shit, this is a big crash, dude. Hold on.
These aren't vehicles.
We have a liftoff over the six-wheel car.
We love that.
Ramp off of that monster tire.
That's Gilles Villeneuve flying through the air right there. Yeah, motorsports, like, just motorsports in general between the start and 1990-some were just insane.
It's the dumbest thing ever.
And then they realized, wait, people don't have to die.
Ugh.
People don't have to die. There's no need.
Yeah,
to.
they're like, oh shit, really?
Dude, I wish that, now that I'm looking at all these Delta Wings, I wish that there was a Delta Wing mod in R Factor 2, because I would go drive that.
Did someone really not? Oh, for R Factor 2.
Probably not.
Someone's really not ported one at least? Like, come on. Group B?
Wait,
That'd
for
be
what?
sick.
For R Factor 2. Wait.
Sorry, what car?
Delta Wing.
Oh, it's in GTR. Is it GTR 2?
There's an R Factor 1 Delta Wing. Wow, I'm gonna have to do that. Is there any way of converting this mod to R Factor 2? See, look at people. Going for it, dude. Wow, it looks literally ridiculous. God, I hate it.
Certain things just shouldn't touch a racetrack. Probably gonna wrap up in a few minutes. Any more closing hot takes?
Yeah, let's make one realistic and one wild card pick to win the championship this year. Okay, I'll start. Realistic pick. I'm gonna say either Kevin Harvick or Martin Truex Jr.
Pick, not picks.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna say Kevin Harvick for my realistic pick,
Wow,
and then my other one's gonna be Kyle Larson, of course.
that's crazy.
All right. Who next?
Not me. I gotta look who's still in the chase because I forgot.
I wanna hear Andy Schwab.
Truex for realistic, wildcard Bayern.
I thought you were gonna say Bowman. Damn.
That's a vomit nation. If Bowman won the championship, I would literally eat my own crap. I'll tell you who I think's gonna win. Let's see. Well, yeah, Truex is the realistic pick. Brad Keselowski as the wild pick.
Denny's gonna be my realistic pick, and Big think. Hmm.
Wild card pick is.
Oh, reconnection successful.
Whoa! Whoa!
What was his wild card pick? He says.
Yeah, OBS can suck a toe. I don't even. Did I even say a wild card pick yet?
No, you had Denny as your realistic.
Chase Elliott.
All right. I can see that happening though. I can see any of these happening. It really just depends. My Kyle Larson literally just depends on what happens next round.
Your stream never came back.
What?
Sad reacts only.
Yeah.
It's just sitting here spinning.
Yeah, it never.
Sad. Oh my. Did 30 seconds.
What about now?
Yep.
Hello?
It's back. It's back.
And there goes all my viewers. It went from 30
Yeah,
to 10.
it might come back. They might come back. You never know.
It's back. You're right, Jacob. There's a lot of Jacobs here tonight. Look, there's Jacob J. He's also back.
Common names, Jacob. Common names, Matt. Common names,
card pick was
Andrew.
Elliot.
Common names, Mike. Common names, Brandon. We're all lame, dude.
We're just a bunch of white folks.
I wish I could have a cool name. That'd be neat.
Wow, the viewers are at 2. I think it's time to wrap up. So
Yeah, probably. But Chase Elliott was the pick.
we'll see.
Follow me on Twitter at MATTE_AYCE. Thank you.
Everyone get your plugs in.
I don't do that.
I don't care.
Okay. Thank you for
Everybody
tuning
knows.
in.
I commented in chat. It's good enough.
Thank you for your participation.
Thank you for your patronage.
If someone flies away, you might see a video of it.
Yeah.
Until next time.
Evening, fellas.
Yeah.